Good evening and welcome to Reminder channel. Today we are going to learn about how to create table of content. Table of content is very important when it comes to reporting, document creation, thesis writing, even when you are writing a book, you need table of content. So it's very important. And as a matter of fact, we need to know how to create table of content. One of the importance of it is that it also enable the user or the reader access the number of pages with regards to the specific content they want to read. For instance, if they are interested in a certain type of content, because the table of content is there, they can easily go there and associate it to the right page and go down and go and read. So it's very important. In your workplace, you might want to write some reports. You might want to present some official report to your manager or to your another company, or it can be proposal writing. In school, you can want to write thesis. Project work, people do projects a lot. You want to write thesis and all that. All of this, you need table of content. So today we're going to learn how to create this table of content for that's your document. It is your document. All right, so I've tabled some few steps here, and then you will want to go through them. So let me first of all highlight it so that you see them well. So for now, yes, so the first one says that you should go to your document. The thing says your document, not my document. So I'm going to pick my document. You also need to pick your document. So go to your document and change all the header of your headings to the desired header or headers. So you're going to do this, just that. You're going to do that. So we go to our document. So for now, I'm going to use, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use this document. I'm going to use this document. So I suggest you also launch your Office Word, pick up a document you're working on that you need to create a table of content, and then follow along. So this is a project I'm working on, but I've not yet published it yet. I'm going to use it for demonstration purposes. Please do not pay attention to the document. Rather, pay attention to the process on how to create your table of content. Do not actually pay attention to this document. Please, I'm reminding you, don't pay attention to the document, because if you do, it can be plagiarism. So don't pay attention to it. Rather, pay attention to the process on how to create your own table of content. All right. So let's begin. The procedure, as we read here, says you should go to our document. Go to your document. So I'm going to my document. You need to go to your document and follow along. Okay, and do what? And change the topics. They change the headers to the desired header. So I've come to my document. This is my document. All right. So already the document, this one is in the normal header. And now, once again, any document that you have, if you don't change the headings, they are by the normal headings or the normal header. So what you have to do is to change those headers to either header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5. It can be header 6 or title, subtitle. There are a lot of them are here. You have them all here. Or you can create your own header. You can clear the formatting, apply styles and all that. So for now, we are going to stick to the headers already there. So I'm going to change this to header 1. Remember, If you don't change the headers and it's on the normal header or on the normal header with no spacing, these two headers, if your documents are here and you generate the table of content, it will not come. So that is why you need to change the headers into the desired header. So for this one, I'm giving it header 1. And I'll give this one to header 2. And I'll call this to header 2. And I'll call this to header 2. Now if you notice, it is showing you the heading. So if you check the left corner of the navigation page here, you see that whatever I'm doing, it is showing you. It shows you a preview so that in case you leave some out, you skip some out, you can easily check and you realize that you have skipped some out and you go ahead and do it. It's very important. If you don't like, you can also choose to close it or you leave it and it will be monitoring you. It's very important. So let it be there. I would like mine to be there. Let's go ahead. So this, I'll give it header 2. And this, I'll give it header 3. Now there again, I'll explain later why some of them I'm choosing header 2 and some of them I'm choosing header 3. I will explain those ones later as we move ahead. So this is also header 2. Oh, move. So now this should be header 1. This is header 2. Header 2. This, you can choose to select multiple by clicking on Control and dragging with the highlight. Okay, you click Control and choose multiple. Now I'm giving this one header 2. Now this will have to be header, sorry, I messed up, so I'll choose Control Z so that I'll go back to the highlight again. This, I was giving this header 3. So now I'll give this header 2. Then this will go back to header 3. Yes. So you can select multiple by clicking Control, select multiple, and clicking header 2. Then give it header 3. So this is header 1. And this is header 2. Header 2. Header 3. Header 2. Header 2. Okay. Header 2. Header 2. You can select multiple. Header 3. Okay. As I am doing, I can skip some of them. I might not necessarily see it. But when you finish, you can go ahead and then check them one by one. The trick is, if you are giving it a header, you see this arrow, it's popping up, so you see it. If you haven't, if you skip some, you will see it. So once you get to it, if the arrow is not there, it tells you that you have not given it a header. So you go back and you check, and check, 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 all of it. If you take your time and you do it right, you see that it will be right for you. Now you see this, there's no arrow. It tells you that this one was not selected So you select it back and you give it header 2. You see, once you give it a header, the arrow is showing you. So that's that way. It's easy. Yeah. All right. So we are done. And then you can see they are all in the navigation page here or navigation view. So you can see all of it are here. And as a matter of fact, in the navigation view here, you can click and it will show you to the document as well. It's easy. It's easy. All right, so I'm done with it. Let's go to the next. The next one says you should put your cursor at the right page where you want the table of content to show. Alright, so we should put the cursor at the right page where we want the table of content to show. This is it. So I'll go to the document. I'll want to push this down because I want the table of content to actually show. Sorry. So I'll drag this down. Alright, I'll drag this down because I want the table of content to be on this first page. So I'll put my cursor here where I want the table of content to show. So the cursor is put there. Alright. Now the next thing, so you should go to reference in the menu bar and click table of content. Go to reference in the menu bar and click table of content. Now when we click on that, it says a built-in table of content drop-down menu will appear. When we do that, if you go to the reference and we click table of content, a built-in menu of table of content drop-down will appear. Now in that drop-down, it says choose either content automatically. Okay, so you choose either content automatic content 1 or automatic content 2. You're going to choose this automatically. So pay attention to the steps. As I just you write these steps because I just table them down. You can write it in your jotter as you follow along. All right, so I'm going to go from step 3 to step 5. You pay attention. It says you should go to put the cursor where you want the table of content to appear. So the cursor is already there. All right. Now we go to table of reference. You go to reference in the menu bar. This is the menu bar from file menu, home, insert, design, layout, reference. Reference is here in the menu bar. It's captured here. So we click on reference and go to table of content. You click on it and you see a built-in drop down content is has appeared. Now you are going to concentrate on either automatic table 1 or automatic table 2. For this video, we are going to concentrate on these two and we have our table of content generator. However, in the future or in the next video that I'm going to tackle on, we'll be dealing with manual table of content or the custom table of content, where you can build your own custom automatic table of content from scratch. You have your own alignment, everything. I mean, how you want it to be. So you do that. Now, for now, you're going to concentrate on either automatic table 1 or automatic table. You can click on any of this. You can click on this, you can click on this. They have the same, appearance and just some slight appearance. But for now, I'm going to choose automatic table 1. You can choose table 2. And you see the table of content has been generated. Table of content has been generated all the way through here. Let me drag this up. Okay. So table of content has been generated. Is that not it? It's pretty simple and beautiful. Now, like I said, I was going to explain to you why I was choosing some content, some headings header 1 and others header 2 and others header 3. These are all the header ones that I chose. Header ones. These are all the header ones. You see, they have been justified the same. They are all justified to the left on the same. You see, you have introduction in aligned with what chapter 2 and then literature review. They are all header what? Chapter 3 and that they are all header 1. They have been justified the same. And then you have header 2. You see, they have also been justified the same. All of them are aligned. Then header 3 has also been justified the same. Header 3 goes with the header 3 justified the same. So it's just a matter of the alignment and arrangement, how beautiful it is. So I chose it. You can also decide on your own arrangement by choosing, even go ahead to choose header 4 or 5, and then it will be beautifully arranged for you. So this is the table of content we are done creating it. However, if you have a distortion in your work, for instance, my table of my introduction is on page 3 as it appeared. No, sorry, my introduction is on page 2 as it appeared on the table of content. Sorry, it's on page 3. So what I'm going to do is I will update table of content, and then yes, so my yes, it's on page 3. I can decide to let it come to page 2, page 2 here. Now I have distorted the arrangement. Once this one has come to page 2, others will also be changed automatically. So now I don't have to worry myself. I just come here and I say update table. Update table. See? So once you click update table, it comes with two options. The other one says update page numbers only, and the other one says update entire table. The difference is this: once you choose update page numbers only, it will update the page numbers only. But if you choose update entire table, what it does is that for any formatting you might have done with the work, your document, it picks it and comes along with it. But this one only update page numbers only. So for instance, when we dragged up with the introduction page, introduction heading to page 2, and then now we choose this update page numbers only and choose OK. You see that only page numbers only have been updated automatically. And that is the beauty of creating table of content automatically. It always arrange your work for you. You can add more work, you can remove some. All you have to do is to update it and you have everything reflected for you. So that is the table of content. Now in the next video, I'll be talking about, or I'll be teaching you guys a list of figures, sorry, how to create list of figures and then list of tables. I'll be capturing that one as well. Then I'll go into details on the subsequent videos as to how to do custom table of content and manual table of content. All of it will be captured in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and then I hope that you practice and it becomes used to it.